So today's my daughter's birthday, and I'm out trying to make money today for her birthday. I'm gonna go home and bake her breakfast that she wanted. She asked for muffins for breakfast, so this is what she's gonna get. I'm gonna bake her birthday cake. I got all the stuff to decorate with. I was able to scrape that together. It was only less than $8 to do all that, to get all that. I don't want her to know we're poor. That's the last thing I want her to know. My son just now found out about it. He's getting ready to be 12, and he just realized that we are actually poor. I've been trying to hide it. It's not fair for him or her to have to grow up this way. If my grandfather didn't have such a big heart, I wouldn't be. He was a multi-millionaire and left all of his money to charity. He just knew that we would succeed on our own. We had it in us. Unfortunately, we were not equipped with the skills to do the things that he knew how to do. So, we did not succeed the way he did. I don't want that for my children, though. I want them to have the skills to succeed the way he did. Unfortunately, there's no way to do that without him being here, and guess what happened? Like all elderly people, eventually they pass away, and he did before he had a chance to meet any of them. Oh God, this is breaking my heart just talking about it. I really wanted them to have better in life. My life doesn't matter, their life does. If anybody has advice on how to help with that situation for them, help me teach them better. I thought giving them proper education would do it, but I don't know anymore. I got them all the electronic equipment that I didn't have when I was growing up to succeed, and they're thriving as far as school goes, socially too. My middle son, has figured out how to balance both the online aspect of everything and social aspect at school. Luckily, my oldest did not do that, got involved with the wrong crowd, and is now brainwashed, we'll call it. He's spiraling down the wrong way. I'm forcing him to get a GED now because I know he's smart enough to do it. I know because I taught him, and I know what he is capable of. And so now I'm forcing him to take his GED test, which in the state of Maryland is taking your test to get your high school diploma. You get a diploma now instead of just a paper that says you have the equivalent of a high school education. He's gonna take the first part tomorrow, and then he'll take the rest as he passes them, which I know he will. It won't take him very long in the testing center. They're not going to understand how. They didn't understand how he passed enough not to have to take the classes. They were absolutely amazed. The college was so amazed by it. They were like, we can't wait to have him in our school. Whoever his teachers were did an amazing job. Yeah. But that didn't go very far, apparently. He is socially awkward. He's very self-conscious about his weight that he's gained. He doesn't really feel like he's a boy anymore, a male, because he thinks females get all the attention. So if he changes gender, he'll get attention like the females do. He's not attracted to males per se. He is a little bit, so he's like bisexual. intellectual. I don't want him to chop anything off or alter anything until he gets a little bit more mature. Right now he's going to be 20 in a month, and he has the mental capabilities of a 13-year-old. So that's what I've been living with and dealing with for 20 years almost. A mentally handicapped child that nobody would diagnose with what is truly wrong with them. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I can't give a diagnosis. But I'm sure if psychiatrists were to meet him, like a real, true psychiatrist, not one of these whack jobs around here, they would see exactly what I'm seeing and have been seeing for 20 years. And probably would be like, yeah, he's got exactly what you said. Not sure how you knew that, but yeah, he's got exactly what he said. Just saying. Well, that's my spiel right now, because I'm just needing to empty my brain out before I do anything else. I figured if I stop and park and say the things I need to say or want to say to get off my chest, it's safer than when I'm trying to drive like I did yesterday. I felt unsafe, so I had to stop and never came back to it. But yeah, I really want to give them everything they need in life so they can function on their own and take care of themselves and have way more than I ever had. That would be awesome. Because while my grandfather had a lot of money, we didn't. We were raised like we had nothing, which gave us a respect for everything that we did have. And I think if more people did that with their children, it would be better. My opinions. Just my opinions. My opinions don't really mean that much to many people, so yeah. If you take anything out of this spiel, it's if you find something you love, stay with it. I love teaching, but I can't afford to go to college anymore. I do wonders with children as far as educating them, and it shows with my kids. If I had a classroom full of kids, it would show with them too. They would excel way past everybody. And I do find it kind of fun to go into the schools that my kids go to and teach the teachers how to teach on the kids' level, because they have this expectation in the classrooms that they have to learn a certain way, but every kid learns different. And if you treat every child as if they're going to learn exactly the same, they're not going to learn at all. And we should go back to groups. Like when I was in school, they would separate us into groups to teach us. And I know this is going to sound so passe nowadays, but it was boys and girls separated to learn, because girls learn differently than boys. Not that boys are slow, they just have a different way of learning. And that is scientifically proven. So I've gone into the schools and I've shown them how I taught my kids. I have boys, so they learn differently than the way I learned, and I had to alter everything for them. Now my daughter, she is just the smartest little thing, because she learns the way I learned, and I'm able to teach her the way I learned. So yeah, this is my spiel. I'm done. I can't keep going. I could go forever, and you guys would be like, will she shut up already? And I'm shutting up now. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.